Let's begin with David Tepper, his opening statement, which addresses his devotion to and support of the guy that we thought he was going to fire last year, head coach Matt Rhule. Here's Tepper.
I think I want to thank Matt. I want to compliment him, thank him for the real progress toward winning this season. I want to compliment him on assembling a new staff that brings a lot more experience than we had with the old staff, including 2 former head coaches. I think that just has to be recognized. It hasn't been recognized enough in the press out there. And look, I believe in Matt, and he has my full support. I'm excited for the season. Like, it's a brand new season. It just opens up. In my other world, every year is a new year, and this is a new year. I forget there's a saying, what was then is then, what is now is now, okay? And we're in the now. We're not in the then.
That was then, this is now, is the saying that he butchered there, but that's okay. When you got $16.7 billion, you can butcher any saying that you want. You can spend enough to make the saying that was the saying into the saying that you've butchered it into. But Chris, let me say this about his support of Matt Rhule. Tepperisms, as Pete says. Where was he when Rhule was kind of, just kind of out there and it felt like he was on the hot seat? Where was Tepper to meet with the media then to put out the fire? He was letting him dangle. So I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. I think he's decided to love the one he's with for this year.
Sure.
And he doesn't want to undermine this year before it even begins. But what he said yesterday about Matt Rhule is about 5 months overdue. Because when Matt Rhule was dealing with the constant churn, is he going to be fired? Is he going to be fired? And it's crickets coming from Tepper. That tells you something. And surely Tepper's got people working for him who are sufficiently attuned to what's being said that they can come to him and say, oh, Mr. Tepper, it may be a good idea for you to put out a statement of your full support for Matt Rhule. Well, why would I do that? Well, because we want people to think you're supporting him. Well, what if I don't? So I just don't buy that. There's an agenda for it. There's a reason for it now. But I just don't buy that takes Matt Rhule off of the hot seat. And also the idea that he's happy about what he did with the staff. Come on, Ben McAdoo's the offensive coordinator. They couldn't get somebody who has options to come be the offensive coordinator because they know everybody's on the hot seat.
Well, yeah, it's a little scary. There's no doubt about it. Ben McAdoo is an improvement, though. There's no question, right? Steve Wilkes on the defensive side of the ball. They got him. He's the other head coach he's referring to. Paul Pasqualone's on the defensive side of the ball. It's a guy with great experience, NFL, college, all of that. So I'm with you, Mike. I mean, yeah, he didn't make comments a few months ago when Rhule and his butt was, somewhat on the hot seat and all that, because I'm sure he was thinking about, man, maybe should I incinerate that butt for good? Like, should I just set it on fire and get a new one here? I would think that was part of the thought process. Tepper seems to be, take action, and he doesn't seem to be scared of much, no doubt about it. But here we are now. He's trying to put his best foot forward, and he decided to stay with Rhule, so he's trying to give everybody a little confidence within that, let alone show his face on, TV there in Charlotte. Let them know the state of the franchise, make the fans feel good there. They just had the little issue with the facility in South Carolina, smooth things over that way. I'm sure that's why he did it. And, he did a good job. He didn't say too much. He didn't make $1 billion without, learning how to BS a little bit. And he didn't catch himself.
I have yet to hear anything from what he said yesterday that's going to make people in North Carolina or South Carolina feel better about David Tepper being the owner of the team.
I know. It's like it's an old world thought. It's like, let me get out here and I'm, one of the owners of the team, and let me say a few things to, bring us all together. It's an old world thought. You're right. I don't really think these things are that necessary. They're not going to tell you anything, and it's a lot of BS hot air talk.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.